is Discover. How you doing? Great. This is, first of all, not a financial channel. Let's repeat that again. This is not a financial expert channel. However, it's a channel where I'm able to express my pros and my cons and how I financially get from one step to another. And people ask me questions. How do you do this? And I'm giving it to you. So the choice is you just watching to see how do I do things. As I get advice and I search and I bring it to you. And you grow with me. I know you're growing. I hear you when I pass you. But come on, let's go. So we talked about Cash App last time. We talked about Kraken, which is new. Kraken, I'm going to get a little more detailed into with you because you got to be careful when you invest your money. You could lose your money if you take your money and invest it quickly if you don't know what you're doing. So I want you to learn as I train in what I do to allow you to know what do I do. She's not a financial channel, but what is she doing? She's doing something awesome. She's doing something from which she didn't do before. She's doing it now. And it's good when someone have come up and they probably fled away from you, but you're able to catch on to the tail or at the beginning. And we all can learn this together. And if you get better, we all can get better together. But come on. Now, on the Cash App, I like it because you're able to quickly get into the beacon. If you can see, we did last week, we did the beacon and I showed you the stocks, where it's located, and I'm showing you where it's located again. I'm gonna show you in the second frame, but in the first frame, I have where I donated $10. Now, if you're with Cash App, they're gonna request that you possibly, depends on how long you've been able to, invest money. Because I noticed the second time I did it, they didn't ask me for my number. They just quickly allowed me to invest. So what I did was I invested some money to show you the fluctuation when the cash go up and down, what it means to you and to your investment. And people who are following now, we're trying to do a yearly. We're trying not to touch it. And yearly means I'm leaving it in for the whole year, no matter what I go through. It disappear money, I don't know about it. I need money, I don't know about it, I don't have it. That kind of yearly investment. And when you start to invest, you have to get accustomed to the numbers when they fluctuate up and down. And okay, now, I just had to get in real quick. Now, you see the Cash App, you see the green. At that corner, you'll see the 3 lines. It look like an arches over it. You see my circle over it. Press that button, and you'll soon appear to see where you'll see the next diagram that I got for you is the beacon and the stock. You should see the beacons above and the stocks. You may see the percentage of what I place in there, but I will show you now. Later on, I'll block it out because you don't want to show too much of what is invested unless you invested more than what you invested less in, and to show off of what needs to be shown off so that you can learn. Are you catching on with me? So, once again, press that button, you'll get to where you need to be to begin to get beacons and to invest in the stock. Now, we're going to focus on the beacon. So look at that top button, say beacon. You should be at 923, say beacon. The stock is at the bottom. We're going to get there, but we're at the beacon. Now, if you see this frame next to the other frame I'm going to add on, you will also be with me in the next detail of understanding the fluctuation of your money at the $10 going up and down. $40 going up and down, $65 going up and down. I have that chart for you. But right now, we just make it easy for everybody. We're going to get to the major chart. We're going to get to our general ledger. I have it already performed. I have it already for you. I had to correct some spelling on it because I noticed when I play with my wording, the frame can change it when you push the word up and down, depending, was it yesterday work? Did I copy it and then I'm adding today work and I'm adding more to it? But that's my concern, not yours. What I need you to do is know which button to press. Now come on, let's invest. And I will show you when I invested 10, as you can see, I invested 10, and it'll even show you what it is in Beacon coins, what it would look like. And that's why you see the check. Look at the box where you see the blue check. See the blue circle and you see the check in there? That's where it shows you what your Beacon coin assets is in Beacon terms. You see a couple of zeros in the front, and that's the value of it. I know you see that 7 and the other numbers in there. Then that's how you know you're in the right box. Now, you see the $10 next to that. I make sure that I put it next to that. But before that, you will see where they request my phone number. Then they will send you a code. There was one time they will possibly ask for your credit card information, which you should have, and you place that in there. Because that's if you don't have a card and you're adding a card, linking a card on to your Cash App. And I'm going to show you where you go, how you link it on. Okay? Hey, now, real quickly, how to link. Okay? Now, getting back to my video, so I want you to be able to stay up with us. That green, you see your picture, your personal picture, your personal identification of who you are, whatever you have there to identify who you are. Make sure you hit that. It's at the top, but to my right, to my top, right. It's all at the top. You see the arrow all the way up on top, all the way up. Hit it all the way, all the way, all the way up. Hit it. And make sure that you see the arrow pointed to the top. Hit that. As soon as you hit it, you see the next box next to it, which is the white box. You see the circle around it, plus I have an arrow. It says link banks, link banks, link banks, link whatever card you have is going to be able to do the transfer of your monies. Now, come on, let's go. So let's stay with the investment first. Because at this point in time, we already did Cash App, so you should have already invested your money into it. So we don't have to go back into how you do it. I'm just showing you what it may request. So after requesting that information and then returning, and I'm verifying that I am the person through the phone number and returning my code to them through my phone, I was able to invest. So I started to invest. Now, soon I invest. On August 11th, you see it was worth $9.41. That's what was the first. To me, in my American money, it became $9.41. My $10 of American money became $9.41. Then I waited a couple days later. That's why I didn't get to you right away in the beginning, because I wanted you to see how it fluctuates. Now it was worth, on the 15th, from August 11th, it was worth $9.20. $9.20. Wow. You'll be discouraged. You'll leave it. Now, last time I invested, I did it daily because I took it out early. So when I saw it jumping up and down, but as I began to understand and study it and see it more, the longer you leave it in it, the better is your investment term. If you do it 5 years and not touch it, you're even doing better. But trust me, it won't be Cash App that we'll be going through on that 5-year term. It could be, but I have more of a portfolio somewhere else I'm going to take you that I already know about and dealing with and watching experts in it. But let's stay with the Cash App. So from 941 on August 11th, now on August 15th is worth 920. Now today is August 16th. It is worth from 920, it went to 923. See how it was up, then it went down, then it gradually going up. And the way I'm doing it and training you, I'm also allowing the mind to be trained. Because I'm talking to you, you don't see it. You have to think about what I'm telling you. You have to visualize it, making you think like if it wasn't in front of you. So when you do see it, wow, yes, she's right. It's right there. So when the numbers aren't in front of you, you're still able to what? To see and visualize the numbers. And that's how I want to train you, because I wanted you to get to think, not to rely on what you see in front of you all the time, because it could be lingering right there. And that's what investment is all about. You're not going to see it all the time, but it's lingering right there. Now come on, let's keep on. Hey, now that I explained about the beacon, the coins, the investment, where you press it, how you see it fluctuate, now we're going to talk our monies. Now we're talking what are we putting into this week. 50, that's silent 10. Don't forget about that silent 10 with your early penalty withdrawal. So that's why 50. You're going to see the 40, you're going to see the 10, that's going to add up to the 50. Then you're going to take that's for this week. Now, next week if I get to you, I'm letting you already know, take that 65. And we're going to put it into either beacon and stocks. I'm going to show you how to mix it and how you write it on your general ledger. In case you want to mix it, you know I'm going to put 50 in Microsoft. I'm going to put 15 in NU Holdings, depending upon what stocks is, what you have, understanding stocks. And bear with me, let me introduce that when you get into the stocks, because we done did the beacon. Now, you already show on your Cash App in this chart, you see it says Cash App. If you put 40 into beacon, you're going to put a notation on your general ledger. Everything is credit. There's no debit. We're not taking money out. Everything is credit, and there's a balance. You'll see how I add up the balance. And it's self-explanatory. Cash App, where I'm putting my money. Which app am I using? I'm using Cash App. And then, boom. And your Cash App may be attached to certain cards. Certain bank cards, certain cards that are banks. And that's the link. But right now, you're all into Cash App, but it doesn't mean you don't serve other apps along the way. So that's the plus of these videos. This is not a financial channel, but this is a channel that allows me to teach you what I know, what I'm being taught, which is helping me. So along this line, in order to get better at what you do, that one day you can do the same thing that I'm doing, that you get to the point of doing it. But I don't jump onto a platform where I know I don't have, but I do not have, but let me learn how to have. But it doesn't mean that you don't have here to get to you. So when you get it, you're able to allow the money to grow. And that's that energy of money that lines up, because the law of attraction does occur. It do. Believe in it. So now you see the chart, and then this chart is showing you everything you need to know on your general ledger. Now I showed the 10 because I wanted to demonstrate it. Last time, my first video, you see when I put $700 and some into the beacons. The total that it was. First I picked a little, then I put like 600 and something at one time. That's my first video that I'm have attached to this one. So you know that, yeah, you can put a large sum of money into it. But our goal is to do a yearly investment. But I wanted to show you how it's done and what it means for your money. You're not losing your money is fluctuating for you. Because each day, somebody may sell some, somebody may buy some. So it's taken away in negative form and then it's placed back in a positive form. Positive for you, negative for others. But it doesn't mean that everybody is in a limbo state. It doesn't mean that. But it means that you can take your beacons at that time and sell it, or your stocks, whichever one you want to do. And those buttons are there for you to learn how to do it. Now, let's keep on, because this could be a long take, but I want to get to the stocks. Now, I'm going to get to the stocks on how you invest in the stock. Same place where you go with the beacons above. Now, you'll be going at the bottom where it says stocks, and you're going to hit the stock button. And what I like about what Cash App has, they have news where the stock that you invested in, you can get news on it, on what you invest in the stock. Now, what I did, I invested in some stocks. I did it in the past, but I tried different stocks this time by watching and seeing the growth and seeing which one was the best stocks, and knowing that you could also invest, let's say a share of stocks is like, I just took like $5 or $10. Now, they will allow you to invest even if the share is worth, each share is worth like $200. Let's say you get into a stock and you just put $50 into it. They will let you put that 50. And I'm going to show you that. That's why I wanted to take the time to show you by me just putting just a little bit into. Now, I put money into one stock that I know I didn't have enough of, but that's okay. They allow you to do that. Then you want to get to where you at. If it's worth 200, then next time you put 150, or you keep them 50 a week, or however you do it, till you get that one share of stock. Like there was one stock that's, let me spell it out for you, because a lot of people get confused when they go into the stock. You know, so you have the Nevada, and then you have the New Holdings. Now, New Holdings is at 13 point some cents a share. So I invested $5, which means I got to invest $8 or $9 more just to get one share. But it's a digital form of money. And I'm going to show you how you hit it. You hit that button, it shows you new. It's going to show you NU Holdings. It's going to show you the amount of shares, what it's worth, and the day that you place the money into it and where you at. And then it's going to show you, if you hit the button next to it, the news, what's happening, what's going on, who's the investor behind it, all kinds of things that you can learn what's going on in that take. Like Microsoft is another one that I placed also on there that you can invest. They have a new person in Microsoft that I'm going to give you information on, who used to work for another well-known firm, and I want you to think, when you see it, to know, oh wow, they even give you that information, so you know that person got a good reputation. If they did good there, they're going to do good here. And then who's good there, who's not doing good, and they're questioning why the shares are going low. And that's how you begin to know where to fluctuate your money, whether you want to sell it, hold it, and play with it. But if I don't show you how to do it in a simple term, when you get to cracking, when you're throwing all your money in there, and if you threw it in the wrong place and you don't know how to paste money from here to there, to paste it there to there, then you're going to lose your money, and you don't want to do that. So allow me to give you the confidence to know that you're going to be able to do it, because I'm going to take my time. I don't like losing money, not money that I know I have. I'd rather invest it and feel comfortable about the investment. So come on with me. Take the time, get to know this. It's not hard. It's easy. Now we're going into the stocks. Now we're going to go 40, 10 is that early penalty. Remember the time we always got to have $10. That's the extra money. We don't even think about it, but it's there. That's going to be our 50 for the week. Then we do it twice a week. We do 40, 50. We're going to make it amount to 50. Because that $10 is going to be that 40, 10. That's going to be that 50. Then we're going to do our 65. Now you can do the 65 a couple of days after that. See how your money fluctuates. You even look at the stocks fluctuate too. And when you get at your stock, then you're going to do 65. Now you're going to put the whole 65 into one stock, or you're going to split it up and have a share. Like soon, if I put another $8 or $9, I can have a share. I can do it right now. I can put a share into it. I can own the whole share of stock. And then later, you're going to get that stock that you want that's out of your reach, but you're able to put money towards it. It's like put something on layaway. But you're going to put the money towards it, and boom, you got your stock. If you could put the whole stock in there, do it. If I say it's 180 or 200, in 2 weeks you can have it. You can put 100. This week you can put 45, 65, and then the next week 45, 65, or put your 5 and your 10, however you want to do, just fluctuate, get your mind to think how I'm going to do it, but don't forget it's 40. But I'm going to play with you, but I want you to understand, you know where I'm at. It's not that I'm mixing numbers or I'm forgetting. I need to get you focused, and the only way you can get focused is by knowing, no, that's the number I want to get, the one she just called. That's training your mind. Let me train your mind, because your mind is very important. You can keep your mind intact no matter what you hear around you. You know what you need to pinpoint to get what you need. And that's where I got to get you to be. So there we go. You see that chart? Stay with the chart. Stay with it. I'm going to put some graphs in between when it comes to stocks. You know where to hit the stock button at. On your Cash App, it's below your beacon. And you can see my graph where I'm even at with my stocks. Now, these are the stocks. This is how it flow. Imagine when I hit my beacon coin, how it flowed for you when you saw the graphic, what to hit. I'm going to show you also, you're going to see on the stock, the shares, how much share it is, and the date that you place it, what it's worth, how much money they take from you the minute you place money, how much they charge you for putting that $10 in there. There's a fee. It's not much of a fee. $100, there's a fee. There's a fee when you take money out, but there's not much. So stay with me. I want to thank you. Let's get into this. Let's stay with this. I'm going to ease this video on out, and I'm going to make it so that I can upload it to get you where you need to be. But look, channel it. Look at it. Make it work. Make it work for you. Make the stocks work for you. Understand it. Get the news. This is the news for today. This man has been placed from one uniform to the next to make something happen for you and I. And I know I can make something happen for you and I. It's happening. I hear you smiling in the street. I hear you going. I'm going to linger this video on. If I got to put an in-between video in between where it needs to be so we can finish it, so I can finish this video, I got 30 minutes to get to you. And you got 30 minutes to think. Peace out. Until next time. Failure going fast on financial.